Welcome to another video. In today's video we are going to solve maximum number of k-sum pairs problem from the Leetcode. In this problem we will be given an array of numbers and a number named k. We have to find out how many pairs are there such that the sum of the pair is equal to k. Let's consider this first example where the given numbers are 1, 2, 3 and 4 and k is 5. We have to find out how many pairs are there such that whose sum is 5. If we consider this pair 2 and 3, the sum becomes 5, so we can count it as one pair, and another pair is 1 and 4. Similarly, so there are totally two pairs whose sum is 5, so the output is 5. And similarly consider this second example where numbers are 3, 1, 3, 4, 3 and k is 6. We have to find out how many pairs are there such that sum is 6. And if we consider these two numbers, this 3 and this 3, the sum becomes 6. Once we remove those numbers from the given array, the array looks like this 1, 4 and 3. In this array, there are no such pair such that sum is 6. So we just stop that operation and return 1 here. How can we solve this problem? One way to solve this problem is we can first sort the array, sort the entire array, and then we can follow a two-pointer approach. I'm going to declare a left pointer and I'm going to initialize it to the leftmost element in the sorted array, which points to the smallest number in the array, and I'm going to declare another number which is going to point to the last element, that is the largest element of the array. That will be nums.size -1, and then we will start evaluating if there are any such pairs such that whose sum is k. By sorting, we can eliminate lot of repeated calculation. While left is less than right, the first thing that we are going to check is nums of left is equal to nums of right. If this condition is satisfied, then we found such a pair. I'm going to declare another variable and I'm going to call it as valid pair count, and I'm going to initialize it to 0. If sum represented by left and right index is equal to nums of left plus nums of right, if this sum is equal to k, then we have to exclude those two elements. What we can do is we can remove the left pointer to the right by one position, and we can decrement the right pointer by one position so that we don't include those two elements for further computation. Otherwise, what is possible? If nums of left plus nums of right is greater than k, if this is the case, then we have to remove an element. We have to move towards lower sum. How can we do that? If we move the left index to the right by one position, then we are going to include an element which is much larger than what is currently present at left. So we have to remove right pointer to the left by one position. Otherwise we are going to move the left pointer. And after doing all of these things, finally we are going to return valid pair count. What is the time complexity? For sorting, it is n log n, and once again we are going to go through all the elements in the array. So the time complexity for this solution is O of n log n plus n and if we simplify it, it becomes O of log n. And what is the space complexity? For space complexity, we are not using any extra memory, but while sorting, we use O of n. I'm not very sure about this space complexity, but I think for sorting we are using O of n memory. But let's submit this solution and check whether it passes the initial test cases or not. Okay, we are not getting... Okay, we didn't increment the valid pair count here. That's what we missed in our solution. Let's increment that count and let's submit this solution again and check whether it passes all the test cases or not. Yes, as you can see here, this solution is passing all the test cases. If you are interested in learning more about other data structures and algorithm related problems, please check out other videos from my channel. Thanks for watching this video.